Well, COVID has certainly changed a lot of the way that businesses are done. And I think it's changed a lot in when we think about our home and maybe what we need at our homes. One of those things are generators. And joining us this morning to talk about the world of generators and where you can actually go to get them, Greg Whitworth. Good morning, Greg. Good to see you.
Nice to be with you. Thank
you. Yeah, so talk about the world of generators right now. And I think people really over this past year saw what a benefit it is to have a generator, whether we're talking about weather or certainly anything going on in our homes.
So obviously COVID exposed the reality that many people cannot leave during a power outage. And so it really strained the supply chain for many durable goods in the United States, one of those being generators. And right now, because of the increase in demand, it's taking about 24 weeks to actually get a whole home generator. And so it's definitely pressured it from our industry's perspective.
Well, and Greg, from what I'm learning from you in the Generator Super Center is that you guys thought ahead. And if someone is needing a generator right now, let's say even for the summer, right? We talk about hurricane season that's going to be here before you know it. Now is the time to look into this. And again, from what I understand, your Super Center has really thought things out and made sure that people can get their hands on them.
Because of the crisis and shortage of generators, we had to actually buy almost a year's worth of generators up front. So our warehouse is fully stocked with generators. It's one of the key reasons you want to use a premier dealer when you're selecting who's going to install your generator for you and not somebody who's really focused on air conditioners. Because they will take a deposit from you and it'll be half a year before you get the generator. So unless you're getting your name on a generator today, you're not going to see it installed before the season.
Talk about installation, and there's also permitting issues that come into play here too. What do people need to know right now when it comes to installing that generator and again, making sure that you have someone who really knows what they're doing?
Yeah, so all we do are residential generators. That's all we do, and we focus on it. And in order to get a generator installed, it really requires two permits. It requires a gas permit to connect the fuel, and it also requires an electrical permit. If anyone's trying to do it without those two permits, you should run. It's an illegal installation. And then it also requires multiple inspections from the city or the municipality. So it's about a 30-day to 4 or 5 month process, depending on where you live. In the coastal areas along the water, it tends to take a little longer because the municipalities have higher requirements in terms of floodplain and wind pool and things like that.
Well, we got to close here now. I know there's a special offer. What do people need to know? Again, I mentioned it. The time is now to go ahead and get this going, is it not?
Yes, it is. Obviously, if you act now, you can get your generator in before the season. One of the things we decided to do is give a 10-year limited warranty. It's a Generac warranty we pay for you. Florida is really hard on generators, particularly around the salty air and the humidity, and so you want a generator. That's a $995 offer that we're offering to the customers who call us today. And so we think what's most important is who installs and who services your generators over the next 10 years. And that's what we specialize at Generator Super Center.
Yeah, well, we've been showing the website, the number right there. Thank you so much for your time this morning. And I'm so glad that you and your team have really thought this out and got ahead of this because you saw where the supply and demand was going to be. So thank you so much. We appreciate your time, Greg.
All right, you have a great day.